What is going on, y'all? YD here, back with another video, and today we're gonna watch the top 10 things that you missed in the Alien series so far. It's called Alien Earth. I don't know if you watched it, but I watched it. It's 4 episodes out right now, and it's really good. I'm the type of guy that watches a show or a movie, and I read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time there's more to the movie that you don't see, that you just gotta read the small Easter eggs and, you know, subtle details and stuff. So we're gonna go through and listen to this. Spoiler alert. This is the Watch Mojo video. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at subtle details and Easter eggs in the first half of the first season of FX's Alien Earth. These are meant to enhance viewers' perception of the epic franchise installment, so there will be spoilers.
If you're not careful, you're gonna belong to them.
Deeper into Neverland. Disney is undoubtedly relishing Alien Earth's overt references to J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan, but don't be distracted by the angle of Prodigy's Neverland Research Facility uploading children's consciousness into immortal synthetics named after the Lost Boys.
It scares me.
These are deeper allusions throughout the show's narrative and thematic framework. Morrow represents Captain Hook with his artificial hand, manipulation of children, and complicated relationship with a beast more ferocious than any crocodile.
I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you, these creatures, they are my life's work.
And Boy Cavalier's Peter Pan complex manifests in a hot-headed ambition to use the Lost Boys as companions in his quest for eternal youth.
But what most people don't understand is what makes them geniuses is the fact that they're children.
Also, the paper cutter Wendy weaponizes looks suspiciously like Peter Pan's humble sword. Whether Disney appreciates the darker readings into their more family-friendly IP, the smaller touches enrich this twisted fairy tale.
Don't be sad. I'm gonna fix you right up.
The music. Noah Hawley has long used eclectic soundtracks to enhance storytelling. At the same time, frequent collaborator Jeff Russo is a master at organic references in his score. Alien Earth utilizes many distinct instruments and leitmotifs from the original 2 film soundtracks. This harkens to a very specific tone. Although Maggie Phillips' music supervision is more jarring, the selection is telling, especially for the closing credits. Black Sabbath's The Mob Rules reflects Neverland's display of unqualified leadership against oncoming danger.
Close the city and tell the people that something's coming to crawl.
Mr. October ends with Wendy defying her directive to Tool's Stinkfist. Metallica's Wherever I May Roam encompasses the trauma and transition in metamorphosis. And in contrast, Ocean Sighs by Jane's Addiction closes observation by speaking to the character's isolation. Music can say a lot after all. Old school tech. Whether through time jumps or expanded lore, the Alien franchise has tried to stay ahead of dated speculations on the distant future. Alien Earth instead embraces 1979's vision of 2120.
A quick question. What is the purpose of all the lights? Are those buttons? Are they just lights, you know, that's going on in the background while he's just doing stuff? Like, what is the point of that? I would think that'd be like, if you're in space for so long, I think that'll mess with my head. Like seeing these goddamn lights, they don't do nothing, they just blinking. I don't know. Is it lights or is it buttons? Y'all tell me. I don't know.
Finally, the computers and their moving green text are apparent downgrades from operating systems we have now. There are also set and costume designs that less explicitly anticipate the 1980s. Even the military takes on the xenomorph with what appears to be pulse rifles, less developed than the heavy-duty weaponry we see in Aliens.
I want to introduce you to a personal friend of mine. This is an M41A pulse rifle.
Earth still wisely advances some tech, like handheld cameras, to make it look more 2020s, without contradicting the retro-futurist production Noah Hawley said he's going for. And let's not forget the most important nod to the original films, practical special effects.
Ow. Hey.
Ice Age for a New Age. Disney and 20th Century Studios would like you to believe that the fourth installment in the Ice Age series will be a classic in the 22nd century. But beyond the shameless plug, the ironically titled Continental Drift connects Wendy and Hermit to each other and their true identities. Eavesdropping on her brother while he's watching the film grounds Wendy to the human child Marcy, and Hermit, real name Joe, telling a robot to
have a heart.
Or face my fury.
lifts Captain Guts' line,
"Now surrender your ship or face my fury."
Hawley has acknowledged his personal connection to Continental Drift, which his son watched incessantly. Luckily, he's capable of turning nostalgia and corporate self-promotion into truly sophisticated characterization.
The Neverland had been make-believe in those days, but it was real now.
History behind the Maginot. The first scene of Alien Earth mirrors the leads in the original Alien waking up to breakfast and exposition. That still might not be enough to condition viewers to fully grasp the design of the USCSS Maginot. Every room on the space vessel, including the AI mainframe for MUTHUR 6000, closely resembles the USCSS Nostromo. According to executive producer David W. Zucker, this made Ridley Scott exclaim, "That's my set!" It's an ideal balance between loving homage and realistic design templating by the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. Perhaps more eerie is the Maginot's being named for the Maginot Line, a border barrier that Germany circumvented to invade France during World War II. That doesn't bode well for humanity's chances with the invaders aboard this recognizable spacecraft. Recreated shots. Alien Earth was bound to model some storyboards around its predecessors. Neverland's admittedly clear draws from Ridley Scott's Alien may draw attention away from craftier sequences. This episode also briefly features a Rottweiler, the breed of dog that spawned the xenomorph in Alien 3.
Come here. You okay?
This film is also referenced in the corridor chase in Episode 2, and the xenomorph threatening Hermit with its retractable jaw in Episode 3. Plus, the lab sequences resemble those in James Cameron's Aliens, just as the suit worn by Paul Reiser's character in that film matches the sycophantic Adam Ines wardrobe on Earth.
Are we in trouble?
Why?
As painstaking as these visuals might have been for the production and camera crew, even the biggest fans will have trouble catching them.
Appears to be completely sealed.
Quotable kids. Before she's transferred into Wendy, Marcy asks,
"Will I dream?"
This twists Newt's line at the end of Aliens before entering stasis.
"Can I dream?"
That film also features Bishop saying that he prefers the term artificial person to synthetic. Given Wendy's human consciousness, she too mentions not liking that word.
You're synthetic.
Oh, we don't like that word.
And in Episode 3, Morrow ends a call to Slightly with,
"Don't let the bedbugs bite."
Alien Covenant closes with David using that phrase while putting Danny in stasis and promising to preserve the aliens, which he refers to as the children.
"Don't let the bedbugs bite."
So it seems that Earth's dialogue callbacks serve a specific purpose in exploring the dark, child-adult dynamics around the Lost Boys. Hermit's Walrus. Fans have already embraced the walrus motif as it relates to Wendy. After Dame Sylvia gifts her a plushie, walrus-themed merch can be spotted around the girl's living area.
I got you something for your collection.
In Episode 3, however, a sharp eye could spot the walrus tattoo on Hermit's left arm as he's being brought in for medical attention. It appears that he and his sister shared an interest in the animal before Marcy became Wendy, who now sees it as a lucky charm. This may not be a coincidence, as Sylvia has an unsettlingly thorough understanding of her patients and how to comfort them through the hybrid process. Not since the Beatles has a walrus inspired such sinister fan theories.
We never really talked about your new bodies, how they work.
Kirsch and Roy Batty. Alien Earth features quite a few nods to 1982's Blade Runner. Dystopian settings like New Siam offer visual reference, while Kirsch makes the homage narratively essential.
Think about how a scorpion must feel, trapped under glass, menaced by giants.
The synthetic stylized corporate uniform and bleach white hair resembled the aesthetic of Roy Batty, the android replicant antagonist of Blade Runner. So too does his worldview of androids as being above the natural order humans naively challenge.
But in the animal kingdom, there is always someone bigger or smaller who would eat you alive if they had the chance.
His monologues and speaking mannerisms even echo Batty. This directly links the show's philosophical elements with artificial intelligence to the sci-fi classic Ridley Scott made after Alien. Considering Batty's role in it, Kirsch being the replicant's replicant may also hint at the fragility of his loyalty to less evolved humans.
This creature is highly intelligent.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Episodic homages. The whole Alien franchise is sprinkled throughout Earth, but the storytelling in each of the first 4 episodes echoes the corresponding installment in the Alien quadrilogy. Neverland enigmatically dwells on world building, lyrical style, and class allegory. Never mind that the Maginot subplot basically condenses 1979's Alien.
Get out of the way, Levis!
Mr. October is a military-grade actioner, sidetracked by corporate politics and tragic familial bonding. The dark humor, alien infestation, and visual cues settle Alien's parallels. Metamorphosis reverse engineers Alien 3 with a similar standoff with the Xenomorph, followed by grim power play dialogues. And Observation observes twisted science experiments and the protagonist's bond with the Xenomorphs, like Alien Resurrection. These films and more form the soul of Alien Earth, though the hybrid is still fascinating to break down. Are there some details in the first run of Alien Earth that we didn't even catch? Be on the lookout in the comments.
So some stuff that they didn't mention was Wendy. Wendy seemed to be way more put together and built than all the other synths. Like, she has a lot of more capabilities that the other ones don't have. And it seems like they just threw her together without even knowing what they were doing, because she can do so much more than they expect her to do. Like, she can speak to the aliens. She can understand what they're saying and feel their pain and all of that. And then another one was the eyeball. It's like this little eyeball alien. And he like gets inside, he'll take your eye out and get inside and become your eye and control the body. Like if you go and I think it was episode 4, go watch episode 4. He takes over a sheep. Well, I don't know if it's a he or she, but the alien takes over a sheep, and the sheep just like stands up, and it's like you can tell it's in control now, and it just starts staring at everybody and just looking at everybody. And then they got like these little monitor brainwave patches, and they can see that this thing is thinking and it's observing. It's creepy because it's like, what else can you do? What are you thinking about? You know what I'm saying? How intelligent are you? So those are my only 2 main things right now, but y'all go check it out. It's a good show. I was also thinking about going ahead and rewatching all the Aliens. I like Alien series, the movie series as well as the regular series, but go back and rewatch all of them. Do like a review and a rating on them, like I do. So just tune in next time, y'all. And I'm out.